key is D. So D goes right in the middle, or right in between the two black keys. Now the reason D is sort of actually easier to understand than other ones because, well, remember, not understand, but it's because they're going right between the two black keys right here. So D is sort of like a den. See? Ooh, I'm going to get into the den here. Cozy up and watch some TV with my, whatever, if I was that big, right? I could just set up my TV there. I could have like a nice plasma up against the wall there. Although I think LCDs are better now, aren't they? Anyway. Okay, that's a bit off topic. But yeah, so D is for like a den. So that's D. You just look for two black keys and then go in between. Pretty simple, right? And now we knew A was there. So G is just the key to the left of it. So G is to the left of the middle notes. And look at this. They sort of look like mirror images of each other, don't they? Right? If you put a mirror in the middle, it would be like they're mirror images of each other. So just remember G is on the left and A is on the right. Okay. So those are the keys. Alright. So next up here is hand position. So I'm going to show you how to move your hands in the right way and how to play the keys now that you know what all the keys actually are. So they just repeat up and down the keys. And with our fingers, what we actually want to do, we actually want to create kind of semicircles with our hands. And we're going to play with the side part of our thumb like this. Right there. And that just plays down into the key. And when we play the key, we need to always make sure that we go right down to the bottom of the key. We don't want to do this, because then no sound actually happens. We have to play right down to the bottom of the key. What makes it louder or softer is how fast we depress the key. If we go, it's loud. If we do it slowly, it's softer. So just think of pushing more weight in to get it louder, and then just letting the arm weight of your hand just do the work for you if you're trying to get a soft sound. Okay? So that's how you press the key. Now, that's with your thumb. Your thumb is actually the most awkward finger you have. Probably some of the best ones, the best fingers for playing passages are these ones. Your second and third finger are your strongest two fingers, and then your fourth and fifth are kind of together and they're a little bit weaker. So they take more training. So you're probably going to find it easiest to play with these three fingers because we use them the most. Because how often do we ever like use our fourth and fifth finger to like open up a bottle of milk? Like never, right? So they need a little bit more training to get the neurological connections, created and stronger in those areas. So if you're finding, oh, my fingers aren't listening to me, I just can't play piano, don't worry about it. It'll all come together soon. You just got to practice and it'll be fine in no time. Okay, so when we play on the piano, we actually need to keep our hand very mediocre. We don't want to do this with our wrist. We don't want any wrist up or wrist down. We just put it in the middle. We don't want to be pushing our hands way up in the air or way down. We don't want to be playing like this. Like this is horrible to play piano like that. That's just a very, very bad posture, and it's not good. So what we want to do is keep our hand kind of level with the floor. So we're not going to have a dip in the wrist, anything too crazy. But the main thing here is not to get a stiff wrist. You don't want something that's stiff. You don't want to get stiff, we want to just be relaxed. So it should feel like your hand is like light and feathery. Okay, so keep your hand level with the floor, and then your fingers are sort of like bridges or archways. And you're just going to transfer the weight into those fingers. So what you can think of is you can think of a bridge. And there's like green grass on one side and green lovely grass on the other. And then there's like this cobblestone bridge and it's going over